So, good morning everyone. We are the last chapter. So, our topic for today's video is the inventory management and control. So, dili naman na maabot ato extra time karon pero ugma is natay mga pakulo which is our prayer icebreaker. So, ugma na ta mag-proceed na para dili kay na boring ato na. So, this is Sweet Dami and Navarro and I am Nanate Bañez, your reporters for today. With us, so introduction, inventory management and control are the art of science of striking the delicate balance between meeting customer demand and minimizing the cost associated with inventory. So we already know kung saan man dyan ang inventory, no? Ay, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, nagunado na ginatopic. So, tapos pa na ito chapter 4. So, kasabot ko ng tana. Then, ang process sa inventory management, which is the purchase order, bill, stock, price, sales order, invoice, inventory drafts, and kung ginahan ka mag-reorder sila. Then, the importance of inventory management. Inventory management plays a crucial role in maintaining a delicate equilibrium between supply, demand within business. It involves overseeing the flow of goods from supplier to warehouses and finally to the customer, ensuring that the right products are available in the right quantities at the right time. So we already discussed the chapter 3 katong ma-meet na to ang customer satisfaction within the process gani. So in importance of inventory management, we have this following. The number 1 is balancing supply and demand. So what is the balancing supply and demand? Anyone can read the slide? Sir Bakar po.
Balancing supply and demand by accurately forecasting demand and adjusting inventory levels accordingly. Businesses can ensure that they neither overshop nor undershop their products.
So, balancing supply and demand, thank you, Sir Bakar po. So, we have already know these sentences. Balancing supply and demand. So, as a business owner, kung tayo ako business owner no, then I have a management team na mag-focuses isa ka person na nag-focus na task, which is nag-balance yung supply para dili ka overstock and dili po ka ma-putdan ng stock. So, maana siya. So, number 2 is optimizing resource and utilization. Yes, Miss Aglen?
Effective inventory management allows businesses to allocate their resources such as warehouse, space, and capital optimally.
So, optimizing resource utilization. So, as a business owner, kunuhay, so we have this, ginatawag na to na natin sariling warehouse or dili man natin third party na mga companies na nag-manage na mga products or materials nimo na para ihatag sa imong store kung kailangan na nimo siya supply. So, mana siya. So, number 3 is operational efficiency. So, balik na siya no. So, Miss Villarroel.
Operational efficiency. Well-managed inventory ensures smooth operations throughout the supply chain. It minimizes the risk of disruptions due to stockouts or overstocking, enhances order fulfillment processes, and reduces lead times.
So, operational efficiency. So, manani siya na sa isa ka store, management na nag-assign sa isa ka person na nag-manage of employees sa imong store. Isa ka product, what if, buta na siya sa fast food chain. Isa ka product na chicken. So, halinon kayo ng chicken, no? Okay. Anak na time, then ikalit lang din siya o kahingan. Kaya naman kayo other product na gustuhan sa customer. So, na to ang isa ka person dyan na nag-manage yun sa iyong stocks. Para dili ma-overstock, dili po siya yung shelf life dahil dili tayo na-expire. So, mga dyan na ang importante sa fast food. So, we have these videos para ma-sabtan siya natin siya.
Inventory management tracks the flow of goods from manufacturer to warehouse to consumer. But it's not just an internal process for inventory tracking purposes, it directly affects the customer relationship. Effective inventory management maintains a balance between customer satisfaction and company profits, ensuring there are enough products to sell without spending too much getting them into customers' hands. Fluctuations in demand, seasonality, supply chain logistics, and a product's natural life cycle can make managing inventory feel like aiming for a moving target, which is why managing inventory through an ad hoc combination of spreadsheets, multiple apps, or pen and paper can often be critical to business. That's where an automated inventory management solution comes into play. It provides inventory visibility across all channels, tracking orders and fulfillment to and from customers and suppliers. This helps manage inventory while also optimizing processes, saving businesses time and money, and ultimately ensuring customer satisfaction.
So, mga to siya, no? We'll explain naman kayo ang video, no? Explain ba o kailangan ko kung siya yun? So, sa video, nakita na nato itong i-discuss kung sa dyan ka importante ang katong pag-manage siya mga inventory. So, key objectives of inventory management, we have the minimizing stock outs, reducing excess inventory, o maximizing inventory turnover. Ano siya? Minimizing stock outs, avoiding stock outs, is crucial for maintaining customer satisfaction and loyalty. Inventory management aims to ensure that the products are consistently available to meet the customer demand. So, mga siya na. So, katong example lang ka chicken. So, gusto dyan niya siya sa customer, binabalik-balikan dyan na siya. So, maupatuloy mo ang minimize of order para dili siya mahutag stocks para ma-meet gapon mo ang customer satisfaction sa mga tao. Then, maka-gain po siya of loyalty para sa ingon yung service others. So, number 2 is reducing excess inventory. Today, excess inventory ties up valuable capital and warehouse space, leading to increased holding costs and the risk of obsolete inventory. Management strategies focus on optimizing inventory level to prevent overstocking and minimize carrying costs. So, importante din kayo ang minimize o mga products na dili kayo ka nang pina-purchase yan sa customer. So, para makuha mo siya, katong dili kayo halino ng mga products is i-reduce din mo ito na order. Hindi din siya wala on, pero i-reduce din mo siya. Para ay mong cost is karang mugamay galing, then mong profit is mula ko. So, kung alam ko na sa business, kung unsay pinakahalinon, not on the ganang order. So, ano siya. So, number 3 is maximizing inventory turnover. Inventory turnover measures how efficiently a business manages its inventory by assessing how quickly products are sold and replaced. So, mga itong ginahikon, di ba? So, atong business, kung sa itong pinaka-halinon, mga itong igagan. So, kung mga ito ang dili-halinon, mga ito itong balaon, ang ginahinan. Then, ang business mong bag is never ka nang dili good ka mahutdan o ideas para mo boom atong business. So, impact on business performance. Number 1 is cost reduction. Efficient inventory management helps in minimizing holding costs associated with excess inventory. So, mga na to siya So, for kanang excess inventory gani katong mga old nimo or sobra nimo na product, wala siya. Number 2 is customer satisfaction. So, maintaining optimal inventory levels ensures that products are available within customer need, then reducing likelihood of stock outs. So, number 3, other customers na masukod jud kung wala ilang gusto, di ba? Nakatry naman puntaan na dismaya ta. Yes. So, dismaya ta kung wala sa tuwa. Mauto kung ito yung product niya, wala. So, mawalan ka o loyalty sa customer. Kung wala to na product. So, yes, mawala ka relationship sa customer. So, kailangan siya balance siya na ito stocks. So, number 3 is competitiveness. Businesses with streamlined inventory management practices can respond quickly to market demands and changing customer preferences. As a part of management team ko sa isa ka fast food chain, makita din ako ang isa ka manager na kanang stress kay siya sa inventory. So, para kay naman ko siya other na ng highest gani sa yahan na kanang dinamonitor ko siya. Then, kung na-complain sa customer na kanang wala iyang product na gusto, is maigo dyan na siya sa kapag nag-donate sa inventory. Then, kasap na siya, so na-survey nga na, mo ay alinon, mo na rin wala. So, mo dyan na i-balance na ko siya. So, costs associated with holding inventory. So, number 1 is carrying costs. Refer to expense incurred by holding inventory and storage, including warehouse, rent, insurance, utilities, labor costs associated with handling, managing inventory. So, mao na ni siya atong mga costs na variance sa isang company kay nag-hire sila anak na mga tao para ma-kuan gani siya, mabantayan kung saan na siya na shelf life. Dili naman ka maka-ship o mga products if dali na siya ma-expire. Tay, June na expire, ay June na siya ma-expire. January, February, March, April, May, June. So, sa March kay i-deliver siya. So, 3 months lang ang iyang shelf life niya. Yan, travel pa siya. Then, pag-abot sa inyo, kaya abot na pa yung expiration date. So, kasi purpose na, sayang na kaayo, malugi pa siya ka. So, mana siya, cost associated with holding inventory. So, number 2 is storage cost. Storage cost encompasses the expenses related to storing inventory. So, mapag-ingon ni Sir Joel Posadas kahapon na ang isa pa company is gasto yun siya. Kay, aside siya sa tukod siya anak na kuan, is mag-build po na siya o kanang siyang storage para siyang mga raw materials o kanang mga other materials na kailangan niya sa iyang store. So, obsolescence costs occur when inventory becomes outdated or obsolete due to changes of technology, market trends, o product life cycle. So, balik na siya guys no, sa chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, sa chapter 4, nagyapon siya kay importante makugod siya. Sama sa aging ni Miss Ablen na kaning ever-changing world gani na to kanang dagan na kayo, taga-adlaw na lang ba na trend. So, ang company is mag-lisod o provide sa gusto kay kanang taga-adlaw na lang na trend no. So, ang other trend na una, allow siya. So, mana siya. Then, mana siya by understanding and mitigating these costs through efficient inventory management practices, business can improve their financial performance, enhance customer satisfaction, and strengthen their competitiveness in market. So, sa madaling salita, kung ma-maintain na ito na mga steps or techniques na kailangan sundon is So, I hope na mag-participate ng tanan and I will promise na lingaw niya itong buhaton. And that's all. Thank you. Let's start our day of prayer. So, sabay-sabay tayong mag-usal. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear God, thank you for guiding us through this answer. We pray for strength and wisdom So, na-discuss naman nato ang process niya, ang importance of inventory management, ang balancing supply and demand. So, we will continue our report for today. Wait lang ha.
Wala may data.
Kaya na siya wala na may data. So, last kanina, dali naman ito no? Challenges and risks associated with poor inventory and management. Dali man ito nag-last gapo, no? So, ihatag na lang ang floor sa ako ang mga ka-groupmates. Kinsa na sa inyo? Si Ma'am Navarro. Thank you, guys.
So, challenges and risks associated with poor inventory management. So, number one is stockouts. So, stockouts, this refer of running out of inventory needed to meet customer demand. For example, kay a popular clothing retailer fails to forecast demand for a new seasonal item. They run out of stock within a week of launch, losing significant sales and disappointing customers who were eager to purchase the item. So number two is overstocking. This involves holding excessive inventory beyond what is needed. Example kay a grocery store orders too much seasonal produce is a significant portion spoils before it can be sold, resulting in financial losses and wasted resources. So number three is inventory shrinkage. This refers to the unexplained loss of inventory due to theft, damage, spoilage, or errors in record keeping. Example is a warehouse experiences a significant amount of inventory shrinkage due to internal theft. This leads to financial losses and a need to implement stricter security measures. Rule of inventory management in supporting other functions within the supply chain. Number one is production planning. Inventory management provides valuable insight into demand patterns and inventory levels, which inform production planning decisions. Production planning inventory data provides valuable insight into demand patterns and current stock levels.
is economic order quantity or EOQ. EOQ is a mathematical model used to determine the optimal order quantity that minimizes total inventory cost, including ordering cost and holding cost. The EOQ formula calculates the order quantity that balances the cost of ordering added notional inventory with the cost of holding excess inventory. By ordering in economic quantities, businesses can reduce ordering and holding costs while maintaining adequate inventory levels. So, EOQ or economic order quantity is this approach uses a mathematical model to determine the optimal order that minimizes total inventory cost. The EOQ formula considers both ordering cost and holding cost to find the balance point. By ordering in EOQ quantities, businesses can reduce both ordering and holding costs while ensuring inventory levels. Number 2 is vendor managed inventory or VMI. VMI is a supply chain management practice where the supplier takes responsibility for managing the inventory levels of their product at the customer's location. In VMI, the supplier monitors inventory levels, replenishes stock as needed, and assumes ownership at the inventory until it's consumed by the customer. This allows for tighter integration between supplier and customer. So in VMI, the supplier takes on the responsibility of managing their products' inventory level at the customer's location. This means that the supplier monitors inventory levels, replenishes stocks as needed, and essentially owns the inventory until it's used by the customer. This approach can lead to tighter integration between the supplier and customer. Importance of accurate demand forecasting and inventory planning. Number 1 is optimizing inventory level. Helps determine the right inventory levels to meet customer demand while reducing holding costs through analysis of historical sales and market trends. So, optimizing inventory level, accurate forecasting helps determine the optimal inventory levels needed to meet customer demand while minimizing holding costs. This achieved through analysis of historical sales data and current market trends. Minimizing stockouts. Anticipates demand fluctuations, prevents stockouts, improving customer satisfaction, and maintaining market competitiveness. Number 3, reducing excess inventory. Aligns inventory with expected demand to avoid overstocking, lowering holding costs, and mitigating the risk of obsolescence. Number 4, enhancing operational efficiency. Integrates demand forecasting with inventory planning to streamline supply chain operation, improve production scheduling, and optimize order fulfillment. Accurate demand forecasting and inventory planning are crucial for effective inventory control, cost reduction, and enhanced customer satisfaction. Implementing the right strategies can significantly improve So, this part is kanang paulit-ulit naman tayo guys, no? Then, importance po siguro ni siya. Ano yan sabay sa importance of accurate demand, forecasting, and inventory planning. Nadali ang inventory tracking, inventory replenishment, then improve accuracy, enhance efficiency. Sa number 3 is real-time visibility, cost savings, scalability. So, ano din siya guys, na nagpalit na tani, then, dali na taas ang kapart na nila. Okay, factors.
The next topic is about the sales and operation planning. S or OP is essential for aligning inventory planning with production, sales, and marketing to efficiently meeting customer demand while optimizing inventory levels. So here's how SB and OP contribution to the alignment. So first is the demand forecasting and sales planning. So first is the align sales forecasting with inventory and production plans to avoid stock outs and overstocking. So para maging successful yun siya, kailangan yun nga i-plan yun siya umayo para maiwasan ang stock outs. So, number 2 is product planning and capacity management. It ensures product schedule match demand, forecast, and capacity, optimizing resource use and reducing lead times. So, kailangan natin siya ma-ensure din ang pag-plan sa product o ang pag-schedule para mag-match din siya sa demand o capacity. So, number 3 is the inventory management. S or OP sets inventory targets to balance supply with demands, minimizing excess stock and ensuring availability. So, kailangan nyo na mabalance nyo na to ang pag-supply sa product. So, 4 is the cross-functional collaboration. Regular collaboration between teams. So, sales, operations, finance, and marketing. Help align, forecast, and plan, resolving issues and improving decision making. So 5 is the kuan. 5 is scenario planning and risk management. So, letter A, scenario planning is help access to impact of factors like demand, changes, and supply, description of inventory and product. Next is the contingency plans. It allows companies to create plans to mitigate risk in case of unexpected changes. Letter C is the resilience of flexibility. This approach helps businesses anticipate market changes, ensuring flexibility and stability in inventory and product management. Next is the importance of accurate lead times estimation. Number one is the optimizing inventory levels. Accurate lead times help determine the right inventory levels to meet demand while minimizing excess stock. Number two is reducing stock out and back orders. Precise lead times estimation helps avoid stock outs, ensuring customer satisfaction. So, number three is improving supply chain efficiency. Understanding lead times, seamless logistics, and product reducing costs. Number four is enhancing forecast accuracy. Accurate lead times improve demand forecast, adding better inventory and product planning.
So, that's all our report for today. So, naabot tayo mga pangutana.
No.
Na-clarify ba ang chapter 4? So, to be honest, is kanang kung ma-conjugate mo siya, ma-subtan dyan na ito mga topic is interconnected na dyan tatanan. So, na mga times na kanang nagabalik-balik na ng topic. So, dahil-dahil lang siya o mga techniques and strategies para ma-plan dyan na ito kung sa ito ang sa establishment. So,